this is how I make my lip balms. This right here is Candelilla wax, and I'm going to be grabbing 4 teaspoons. The next ingredient I use is shea butter, and this is what makes it so soft and smooth. I'm also grabbing 4 teaspoons of this. Once the Candelilla wax is melted, I add this to my pot, and then I just kind of stab it down so it melts faster. While that's cooking, I'm going to mix up my coconut oil, and this is also 4 teaspoons. After I add the coconut oil, I'm going to start filling up my containers. I tried using a pipette to fill them up, but it took so long. So I have to pour it the way everyone hates. But look how good these came out. Nobody asked for it to be that smooth. Nobody. Do you want to go get boba? That's my favorite question. This gloss is a strawberry milk tea boba. It has strawberries and little pink boba balls. Unfortunately, these are not edible, but maybe in the future. She is ready to be in that pageant, and she's ready to win. No one can tell her what to do, not even me.
I want you to send this to your best friend without even watching the rest of it. I'm gonna wait. Alright, let's give it a second. Alright, so whoever sent you this obviously cares about you so much. And they want you to know that no matter where the future takes them, they will always have your back through thick and thin. And just the rest of your entire life, like for life, you guys are homies. They hope that you never forget about the nights where you guys were just chilling, having the deepest talks, and it was just you two. Maybe you were in a group of people, but they didn't want you to never forget all the little things you had together. The laughter, the memories, the cries. They just want you to know that you are forever loved. They didn't want to come out of nowhere and say this shit weirdly, so they just sent you this video. This is your friend thanking you for being a part of their life. Even when sometimes it felt like they had no one, thank you for being there for me. Their gratitude for your friendship is unimaginable. Because sometimes people just be going through shit and you don't even know. Sometimes they'll need this video.
In the last video, you guys told me to use a syringe or a pipette. So with that being said, I am using a syringe right now. But just wait. I tried pushing out the excess and it made a big mess. Instead of the syringe, I am now using a pipette. And you guys, this is the key. It worked so well. I filled up everything without spilling, so thank you to everyone who told me to use a pipette. And it's honestly pretty satisfying. This is the final result and it came out really cute, so thank you again to everyone who helped me. This is how not to get air bubbles in your lip gloss. I have 2 bowls with my lip gloss base. In the first cup, I'm pouring too much oil, and in the second one, I'm pouring the right amount. Next, I'm adding my pigments as I usually do. I'm starting to mix my first cup, which is the bad one, and this is how fast you don't want to mix. Now I'm going to start mixing the good cup, and this is how you want to mix, slowly. Notice the texture of the bad cup and the good cup. This is how it looks like when you pour too much oil and you mix super fast. This is what it should look like if you mix slowly and put a fair amount of oils. Here's a comparison between the good one and the bad one. Notice how the texture of the bad one is runny and slimy and the good one is thick. I want each gloss to look the same, so I follow a little formula. I put 3 stars on the bottom, 3 stars above that row, 2 stars above that one, and 1 star on the very top. I made about 50 of these glosses and it took me about 2 hours. My back is literally crying right now, but it's worth it because it came out so cute in the end. Her name is Kawaii Space Party and she will be available for tomorrow's restock. As a lot of you guys know, I'm the queen at cracking lip balms. Every time I put them in the fridge, they always crack. In my last video, you guys gave me a lot of good advice. After I'm done pouring, I'm gonna let them sit for 30 minutes and then put them in the fridge for 15 minutes. And the final result, 15 minutes later and no cracks. You guys are amazing. I promise you, by the end of this video, you're gonna want to drink this gloss. We're filling up our tube halfway with some strawberry puree, dropping in my strawberries, peaches, and ice. And no, these are not erasers, they're made out of polymer clay. I'm adding in my peach juice, and that is the cherry on top. Look how good this looks. This is how I make all my lip glosses. I get 1 scoop of Versagel, I do a splash of grapeseed oil and coconut oil. After that, I combine my pigments and my scents in a separate cup. Doing it this way is so much easier. If you don't like the color you come up with, you can easily add more color and mix it. This right here is a key tip. Make sure you mix super slowly to avoid any air bubbles. Trust me, you don't want air bubbles in your lip gloss. After that, it gets so much easier. You fill up your tube and you're done.
Like that, but it ain't even gotta be like that. Yo man, he be calling me back. He say I'm fine, and a matter of fact, he asks how I do that fit my.
This is the brown sugar milk tea boba the first time I made it. It looks good, but I wanted to make it look more like this. That picture is my inspiration. Let's see if I can do it. So I made the brown sugar a little darker than last time. This is how it came out, and I think it matches the picture way better. I'm filling up my tube, and it looks so much better the second time. I love how it came out. This strawberry lemonade gloss sold out super fast last time, so let me show you how I made it. I filled it halfway with my lemonade. Now I'm adding my strawberries. I'm pushing each strawberry forward. I'm filling up the rest with my fresh strawberry juice. Last step, I'm putting the top on and it's finished. Watch